90 Days, 90 Reasons. Reason number 6. Obama teaches us to believe hope can lead to real change. This is written by Roxane Gay, who writes fiction, essays, and criticism. She teaches creative writing and professional writing at Eastern Illinois University. When Obama began campaigning more than 4 years ago, I was staggered by the audacity of his message. Change we can believe in. I was also staggered by the apparent futility of such a message. The thread of hope throughout his campaign almost angered me. It seemed too tender and fleeting, too romantic an idea for the gritty tenor of politics. I did not believe I would see a black president in my lifetime. I did not dare hope for such a thing in my lifetime, or as a president with brown skin like me. The country's legacy of racism has done many terrible things, the most nefarious of which is extinguishing hope, the belief that yes, we can. Sometimes I do not want to hope because hope is dangerous. Hope can be crushed, and then you're left with nothing but the idea of what could have been and the bitter taste of what is. But then Obama started winning primaries, and there was a groundswell of support. I was a staunch Hillary Clinton supporter in 2008, and still am. But when Obama stood on that stage in Denver, surrounded by tens of thousands of people who believed in him, people who gave this one man their hope, I started to hope too. I realized Obama's platform wasn't a promise. It was a challenge to rise above cynicism and disappointment, to put our faith in an ideal, to have faith that that ideal could become much more. The United States has always used hope as a horizon toward which people should rise. Hope is what made this country's forefathers believe they could craft a document that would guide American rule for centuries. Hope is what allowed us, and still allows us, to strive always for that more perfect union. I should not be surprised that I learned about hope from my parents. They are Haitian, and they came to this country hoping that they could make a better life for themselves without losing sight of what they were leaving behind. 2 years ago, there was a terrible earthquake from which the country is still struggling to recover. When I first learned of the earthquake, I thought Haiti had been forsaken. I thought Haitian people would despair, and with good reason. Instead, many said, "Bon Dieu bon, God is good." They said, "We are here, we are alive." The ground shook and the world cracked open, but their faith was unbreakable. After Obama was elected, there was inevitable disappointment. I was particularly aggrieved by his stance on marriage equality, but as he has worked to undo the damage of his predecessors, he created an ambitious healthcare plan, as he has taken the promise of hope and converted it into measurable change, I have renewed my hope time and again. This is now iconic picture of Obama and a young boy in the Oval Office. The President of the United States is bowing, bent at the waist, so the young boy can touch his hair, so that the young boy can feel that he and the President have something in common. When I first saw the photograph, I finally knew that I had voted for someone who would affirm my faith, who would live up to the audacity of promising hope. Sometimes all hope requires is one moment, and that moment, that photograph of the President and the young boy, is what I most needed to believe my hope in Obama, Sometimes all hope requires is one moment, and that moment, that photograph of the President and a young boy, is what I most needed to believe my hope in Obama was well placed. To believe that while the President is just one man, the presidency is so much more when held in the hands and heart of the right man. Hope is a challenge. I will rise to that challenge once more in November. I hope all of us do. I hope. Roxane Gay, Charleston, Illinois.